Yo, what's really good? This is June Jones, and I'm back with another video. So, I wanted to come with another informative video, especially for my wholesalers and flippers. Y'all see, I got that Honda Odyssey. The bid, I won the bid at $500, but out the door with auction fees and everything, ended up being $755. I want to show y'all. I bought that. I bought a Mazda that day. And yeah, that and a Mazda that day, and a Subaru Outback, and they was all sight unseen bids. I was kind of there, but they was still sight unseen. I didn't get to see them, but I want to walk y'all through this because this is what a lot of wholesalers would want to know, and a lot of people want to know. Like, and this is just for me. Y'all know me. I done ran a lot of cars back through the auction. I done lost a lot of money. I love sight unseen bidding, but I actually been chilling. I just grabbed the vehicle today, a 2012 Elantra, you know what I'm saying, off of ACV. So shout out to ACV, you know, that was my first purchase from ACV. We just getting going with that. So let's hop into this video, and I'm gonna show y'all the pricing, and I want to show y'all how much money I made, you know, and how much I lost and how much I made. Let's get into it. So here we are. Here's the 2011 Honda Odyssey. For those that don't know, Hondas, you know, they go them 240 on a Honda Odyssey. That's really nothing. A lot of Honda buyers, they love them. They still actually go very high at the auction. It's just this particular auction, this particular location. These is where all the great prices hang out at, for the most part, from what I see. Because y'all know, you know, I do a lot of research on just all the auctions everywhere. So, as y'all see, I purchased this vehicle for $500. And this might, you know, this video might be a little back and forth on certain things, but I just wanted to talk to the wholesalers real quick. You know, some flippers, but I think wholesalers for sure. So look, I purchased this vehicle for $500 at America's Auto Auction, as you see. And I purchased this. I purchased the Mazda, which I don't really want to get into the Mazda too much, but y'all see, well, this is when I sold it. Well, no, this is when I purchased it. I purchased it for $1,300, but with the auction fees, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And I was there. I was at the location when I purchased these vehicles, but the thing is, they was pretty much sight unseen because I didn't get there earlier enough to be able to drive them, test them. So I'm just in the lanes bidding on stuff. And you know, I don't, even though I be sight unseen, but for the most part, I touch the cars that I try to bid on. But y'all know how it goes. Sometimes you just get to buying stuff for no reason. And I bought this. And this is the story behind all this. This is funny. I bought this 2011 Subaru Outback. You know what I'm saying? I won it for $1,200. Well, really, I bidded on it at $1,000, and then they tried to counter offer me at $1,500, and I said $1,200. It came from a big dealership. That black car, I shouldn't have bought the Mazda, but I did. It came from an independent dealer. Y'all know I don't like buying from independent dealers, but look at this. This came from a regular dealer, and we're gonna get into that story real quick anyway. So I had the vehicles. Y'all know how I rock. My intentions was to, I had the vehicles, and y'all know my intentions when I go down to different auctions in different areas. My intentions is to hop in the vehicle and drive it back to Oklahoma, because that's where I am. So this particular all three of the vehicles, the third one was on the if bid, so I didn't really get that information until I was already headed back. But the Honda, it was out of the Honda and the Mazda that I was going to drive back. So I hopped in the Honda, which is this one, and I made sure the air blow cool on all of them. The air worked. Like, that was a thing for sure. So I hopped in this one just to test it out. the motor was smooth on it. Drove it, like just drove it down the street. Got a little, 40 miles per hour just to see if it's shaking, wobbling. I left it running for an hour. Y'all know how I do. You just leave it running, air blowing, just leaving it running. I left both of them running, but the Honda was vibrating on the back right wheel so much. Might have needed a tire or some type of hub or something. And y'all know I'm all the way out of town. I ain't got no tools, no nothing. So I'm just like, forget it. I'm gonna run it back through. Got it. Decided I was gonna run it back through. I ran it back through. Same with the Mazda. The Mazda ran pretty good, but it had something at the front right wheel, tire rod type issue. That's a 4-hour drive. I was just like, I didn't really want to risk it. Ran that back through the following week. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I ran this Honda back through. Honda ran through. You feel me? Look, I bought it for $500. You know what I'm saying? And I ran it through, and look what it went for. Sold for $2,100. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was like, y'all know how I rock. When I run vehicles back through, let me get my money back at least. But honestly, if I could have got this van back to the town, it really would have sold. I would have got that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that it ran through, and I got my 2,100. But what that did was save me with the Mazda that I shouldn't have bought, and I was able to let that sell for 700, which it didn't matter because I was already up. Between both them vehicles, I think I had 2,300 or something like that invested, and I already had one. Look at that, boom. And then the Outback, you know what I'm saying? Let me get to the Outback, man. The Outback just sold. Mind me, it sold for $1,500. They try to counter me for $1,500, and the only reason I got rid of this vehicle is because I personally feel like the transmission was slipping, and the gaslight of you seeing how much gas it was in there, it wasn't working. It was a lot of discrepancies that I feel like coming from a big dealership that they should have announced. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't. You know what I mean? But it was limited. I mean, I didn't even get the. My bad. I didn't even show y'all the inside. My bad, guys. Gang. Nah, that was cool. You feel me? I won this for 1,200. A little scraper. Y'all know how we like to do. We like to grab scrapers, quick flips. I don't want to be. Look, had a little dent. I was even willing to pull. I already had a guy that was gonna pull it. I was gonna drive him back. I just hopped in him, man, and he just wasn't. He wasn't shifting like I thought he should, so I was already under the gun. Look how clean that was for what it was. And these sell high down this way. High mile, that don't matter. That mileage don't matter. None of these 180 and all that don't matter, man. If you know your market and you know what you capable of, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it ran back through, sold for $1,500. Basically, what they try to sell it for, what they try to get me to sell it for, is sold for. God is good, and that was good. So, all in all, I made it out on top, and I just wanted to give some of the wholesalers, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I did different that they didn't do different. When you running cars back through, some of the main characteristics, because you got to think about the people online when you running cars back through. That's the thing. It's a lot of hungry, thirsty dealers online, and they just want a good deal. So what I did was the air blue code on all of them, right? So I made sure that they look, announcements. I made sure they put that. I said, hey, the AC on all the cars I run back through, if it's hot outside, they want to know that because it's people online that wants to know that. You know what I'm saying? So I list that, and y'all know it's a doggy dog world at the auction, man. You gotta do your homework. The people that do their homework win, and the people that don't do their homework lose. And sight unseen bidding is a gamble anyway. So I mean, it's a gamble. You win. I done won a lot, but I done lost. I done took them L's, boy. You hear me? But As long as that air blow, it can have high mileage. Check engine light can be on. I ain't tripping, but they all ran good. The motors was good in all of them. You know what I'm saying? That Mazda, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wasn't supposed to buy that. Like, I feel like I got played out to buy it. Like, it was in the spare of the moment, and that one of the auctioneers ran way across the room to find me to say, hey man, you want that for 13? Because I was just looking at it, and I was just, I'm there, I'm thirsty. I'm like, yeah, and I shouldn't have bought it, but I came out on top, thankful. So I just wanted to give some game to some of my wholesalers and flippers, the people that do try to run cars back through the auction and they always lose. And trust me, I done lost. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know me, I love America's Auto Auction. I go to Dallas. I love Houston. I love, I'm in Tulsa, the St. Louis, all the other areas, you know what I'm saying? America's Auto Auction. Look, they in Florida, they everywhere. This is where it's at. You feel me? And so just, y'all find, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say, guys, because it was an auction last week. Well, Dallas, it always go down. In Dallas, let's look at some of their post sales while we're here and while I keep talking. But what I will say, guys, wholesalers, like, and I ain't gonna lie, ACV, like, I just purchased a vehicle on ACV auction, and they do got some deals. They do got some crazy deals, especially for them cheap prices that I be liking to shoot for now. You know what I'm saying? 1,500 and below. You know what I mean? 500 if I can, but y'all know how it go. You just got to get in where you fit in. But look, Dallas has some beautiful prices this little week. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I love going to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be back in Dallas here soon anyway. Trying to get some of these. Y'all know I done bought some stuff. I done bought some stuff and ran it back through in Dallas, and I didn't lose. I was able to at least win a little bit, got my money back, say the least. But I just wanted to bring y'all that, man. But just when you wholesaling, guys, you have to do your homework. You have to roll the dice to do your homework. You know what I'm saying? So, where I'm playing with, that's just closer to my area. Look at the surrounding areas of your city and get into all the auctions and know what's going on in all these auctions in your area. I know what's going on in all auctions in my area, in surrounding areas for the most part. For the most part, I know the pricing, you know what I'm saying? And we got some of the best pricing. Well, we don't, but the other surrounding areas on this side, Midwest side, have some of the best lower prices. Dallas, Houston, and so on, you know what I'm saying? So 2012, Dallas be coming with it. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring y'all that, man. Y'all stay subscribe, stay tuned in, man. We're gonna keep bringing these prices and keep bringing these deals, to the table, and just keep learning together, man. Straight up. See you on the next one.